Okay, for the modern impressionism painting, so let's say if I was trying to recreate this particular painting, what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've painted the background. So you have to work in layers. So first, paint your entire background. So that's what I've gone ahead and did here. And I've also kind of put those trees on there. Now, the original image that was printed off, the tree trunks over here on the left side look really dark and probably almost completely black on screen here. But when you use solid black, it actually kind of kills a painting. So what I would suggest is a really dark blue and adding such a little bit of black acrylic paint to it, just to make it a little shade darker, okay? So this is still a little bit wet there, but you can kind of see down here at the bottom too, I tried to create this kind of little atmosphere type stuff that was going on. And so what I did is I just still took some of that dark blue that I had and dabbed it on there. So it's just a kind of a real quick dabbing motion. All right, so now to start creating the leaves and that sort of thing, it's going to be a dabbing motion also. So I would start with just maybe a little bit of yellow on a portion of the paintbrush, and then maybe on the other side put just a little bit of the orange. So actually I have both colors on my paintbrush, and so then you can really just kind of start wherever you want to, and I can kind of just keep layering it up. Now it's going to be fairly transparent to begin with, and so maybe this first layer I want to blot down some of the orange first. And don't be afraid, I mean, whatever your image is, but like I need to make sure that I leave some of the blue of that background shining through also. So you can see it's just kind of a blop it on there. We eventually want that paint to be pretty thick. I'm not even going to rinse my paintbrush out because I kind of want these leaves to appear like they're kind of mixed together. There's lots of layers. I'm gonna keep my paintbrush loaded. Okay, so maybe there will be a point that I go ahead and I need to actually wash my paintbrush, but because I probably will go ahead and wash my paintbrush before I kind of start in with this. It's kind of a magenta, slightly orange. Maybe some of the orange layered on top of the magenta. But that is really about all you would need to know. And the other thing is if you have something that's more like this image, you're going to want to sweep your paintbrush across like this to create that illusion there of kind of the water lines. But all of this up here was also created like how I created that dabbing motion there. So again, it's just building up your layers with your paint, and I might need to let this dry a little bit and then work a little bit more on top of it. So there you have it. That's just kind of how you go about building up your layers.